Good morning and welcome to Listed Plus. I'm your host, Tracy Lynn. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. You might want to grab that cup of coffee now because our show is jam-packed with tips, ideas, and advice from our local experts. And don't forget the hottest new listings in your area. On today's show, we're talking about decorating for the holidays and how you can spruce up your home with some paint. And your bruised credit, did you know you can actually still get a mortgage? We have a viewer question from Linda, and Rod Frank is talking about investing in Hamilton. And now we present the hottest new listings in your area. Welcome to your new home located at 99 Judith Crescent in Ancaster. Absolutely stunning custom home, no disappointments here. Approximately 8,000 square feet of luxurious finished living space. Large mature lot with in-ground pool, fully landscaped, incredible floor plan, 2-story foyer, living room and den with 14 feet ceilings, chef's dream kitchen, master bedroom retreat, amazing ensuite bathroom. Every bedroom has an ensuite and walk-in closets. Fully finished basement with in-floor heating, nanny suite, 7 bathrooms, plus much more. Shows beyond a 10 plus. To see this home in person, call Joe Rosati from Home Life Professionals at 905-574-6400. Rarely available location at 93 Dalewood Crescent in Hamilton. Situated on a 55 by 239-foot ravine lot backing onto the Royal Botanical Gardens. Beautiful Tudor-style home which has been well maintained by its longtime owners. Spacious rooms with hardwood flooring and gumwood trim. Gorgeous wood fireplace and living room with wood mantel. Kitchen has been updated and adjoins an eating area which looks out over the backyard. Large enclosed porch or sunroom across the back of the home is ideal for 3-season enjoyment with a view of the RBG. Half-story currently used as an office but could be a private master retreat. For more information, call Judy Kaplan, Coldwell Banker Pinnacle at 905-522-1110. 54 Hewitt Drive in Grimsby. Captivating and contemporary custom-built home. Open concept design with high ceilings and 2,600 square feet of beautifully finished living space. Dramatic staircase to upper level loft. Fabulous master suite with ensuite bath, jetted tub, towel warmer, and heated floors. Gourmet kitchen with granite counters and island. Stainless steel appliances. Main floor laundry with cabinetry. Main floor family room off the kitchen with hardwood floors. Gas fireplace with stained glass window. Bright lower level is fully finished with recessed lighting, fireplace, and bathroom. Sliding doors from kitchen lead to a professionally finished landscaping, garden shed, spacious deck and patio, perennial gardens, and wonderful escarpment views. Call Zoe Ozis, Remax Garden City, 905-945-0660. When you're in the market for a new furnace, you're always going to get 3 quotes. Well, with Hamco Heating and Cooling, they want to know more about the reason and what suits your lifestyle. Andrew, I'm in the market for a new furnace because I know I need one. Now, rule of thumb is I call 3 places and get 3 quotes. What happens and why don't you give me a price on the phone?
Well, you'd want to get 3 quotes, but I'd recommend strongly you have the person come to your home. Okay. The problem with a lot of these retailers is you're just calling around and getting a number, and you're focused more on the number as opposed to the service. So our business is service-based. You want to kind of know what's happening. So I always recommend have them come to your home. They can assess what you need, discuss the different models, what works for your budget and for your home, what your long-term plans are at the home, and then assess what the best furnace is for you. That can't be done over a phone call with a brief price. So that's why we strongly discourage that. We definitely want to be in your home to finalize what works for you.
So that's almost like a red flag that's going off if I call
Correct.
someone and they say, yeah, ballpark, it's X amount of money.
Yeah.
Whereas they're not really taking into consideration what I need, because we've talked about it before. There's a lot of different furnaces and different types for your home.
Correct. Yeah, there's not just one furnace, and that's sometimes where some clients gravitate to a certain price point and they're more excited about the number as opposed to what they're getting. And a lot of times those really, really low numbers, you're losing a lot of the job. You're not getting the proper installation, you're getting unlicensed guys, and you're not getting that service that'll come to bite you in years to come.
So because it is a big investment, and I know it's for your home, and we need the heating and the cooling systems in there.
Yes.
Is it going to pay off later on?
Of course, of course. If you're dealing with just electrical capacity, comfort, reliability, if you're dealing with a 10 or 15-year-old appliance, or 20 or 30, it's going to age. And when there's a big breakdown, it's going to break when you need it. So if you need either the cooling or the heating, it's going to break on a cold day or a very warm day. We want to have something that you have peace of mind that it's been regularly checked, it's installed properly, and it's reliable. That's the biggest thing, is when you go out to start your car in the morning, it's got to start. When you go to turn that heat on, it's going to come on.
So I have you into my home,
Yes.
and you're looking at my heating system. What should I be asking you?
Well, you'd want to find out, maybe what the payment plans are. Are the guys licensed? Do you use subcontractors? Do we have emergency service? Do you make your own sheet metal? What's the warranty? Those are some questions you want to ask. How long the company's been in business? And the more yeses you're getting, that should be more trustworthy, as well as you want to get a good vibe from the person in your home. So you're dealing, with thousands of dollars. You want to make sure you're comfortable with that person. That transaction is going to last for 10 to 15 years. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable with that.
And we're going to be reassured with Hamco using your services because you've been around from generation to generation. And,
that is correct.
Good service, and I think most importantly, word of mouth, the customer service.
Yes.
We get great feedback from that.
That is correct. We definitely want to make sure that it's a transaction that lasts and someone that definitely calls us back and hopefully refers us to their family and friends.
Well, where can somebody go to get more information on you?
You can reach us at www.hamco.ca.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Fantastic, pristine home in a great up-and-coming neighborhood of newer homes located at 72 Spring Creek Drive in Hamilton. 2 stories, neutral paint, modern decor, single garage, 3 good-sized bedrooms, 2 full baths, master with ensuite and walk-in closet. Bedroom-level laundry is perfect for the growing and busy family. Open concept main floor invites entertaining of family and friends. Patio doors from the eating kitchen lead you to the back deck with a beautiful view of the low-maintenance garden. Move in and enjoy for the holidays. For more information, call Rod Frank, Remax Escarpment at 905-575-5478. Deceivingly large 2-bedroom home in Hamilton's desirable southwest West End, located at 450 Dundurn Street South in Hamilton. This home sits on a massive 161-foot deep lot just steps from the escarpment. This home features a large living room dining room combination, as well as a kitchen with mostly hardwood floors in both. Just steps to Lock Street and close to highway access. This home is priced to move. Call now and don't miss out. Ian Davies, Keller Williams Complete at 905-308-8333. Lovingly original schoolhouse circa 1871, located at 522 Wood Hill Road in Flamborough. Take a step back in time in this magnificent schoolhouse, tastefully converted into a delightful, charming family residence. Fantastic open concept living room with wood-burning fireplace, dining room and kitchen, 2-bedroom and main floor den that could be used as a 3rd bedroom. Updated 4-piece bathroom and updated eating kitchen with built-in oven, microwave and dishwasher boasting maple cabinets and an island. 2nd floor offers a rear deck to take in the breathtaking views of nature. You won't want to miss this home. It's a rare opportunity to own a piece of time. For more information, call Jennifer Daniel at Judy Mars Sales at 905-522-3300. Just because you have bruised credit, or sometimes what they say, bad credit, it's okay, because Trevor Daly from Dominion Lending Center is here to talk to you about your options. Trevor, we talked before, we've talked frequently about bad credit scores and stuff, but what do you do when somebody has a bruised credit rating and, we're looking at getting a mortgage?
Right, so bruised credit, it's, we want to be able to help everyone out in every circumstance, or at least provide an option. So I'll use a scenario just to kind of give a better idea here, where we've had a client, they're self-employed, so they don't necessarily claim their income similar to somebody maybe making a salary or so on and so on. So that's one challenge there. In the same scenario, we've had the client with a couple of collection items, various lows on a Visa card, a car loan, and even a line of credit. So because of that, their Beacon score has taken what I'd like to say a beating, and it's in the low 500s. That would be kind of your C to D credit if we're using an alphabetical way of doing it. That limits our options. At this point, we can't go to a traditional Charter One bank, and some of the credit unions won't look at this. So now we look at a trust company or a private lender that will help out in the scenario here.
But what are the difference, though? I mean, if someone does have, say, bad credit or bruised credit,
right.
What are the difference between going with a private one? Because I know you're going to research this for us and give us the best advice on it, but what's the difference?
So between a trust company and a private mortgage lender, both rates are going to be on the higher end of things, and both are going to charge a fee. With a trust company, the rate's going to be a little bit lower than a private investor. And I can give you a ballpark range here. Currently, we would be 4 to 6% for a trust company, whereas a private lender may be between 8 and 10%. With fees.
Yeah, so you're doubling it at least. I mean, it's still manageable, but
right.
We prefer to have the lower rate, obviously.
Right, and again, we're providing an option, and it would be up to the the client at that point to say, okay, yes or no. But what we want to do always is educate our clients.
Well, what can somebody do when they know that they have a bruised credit or bad credit? Like, what can we do to get ready? Because we know in a couple months, maybe a year or so, we want to get a mortgage. So how can you help us on that?
Yeah, so what they want to do is they want to come in and talk to us. When we go through their credit report, we'll actually give them ways to repair their credit, paying more frequently on your visas and lines of credit. Making sure you at least make your minimum monthly payment is very, very important. I can't stress that enough. And then there's a few other things, but we'd want them to come in and chat with us.
Well, where can somebody go to get more information so they can contact you?
Yeah, they can go to my website, trevordaly.ca.
Great. Well, thank you very much for all your useful advice today.
Thank you.
Located in Ancaster at 441 Golf Links Road. Look no further. This home has been updated with quality custom finishes and is set on a large 70 by 106 foot lot. Walking distance to the Hamilton Golf and Country Club. A great first impression as you enter the 2-story foyer with oak staircase. The living room fireplace is a one-of-a-kind, finished cultured stone and stands 2 stories high. The family room boasts hardwood flooring and natural gas fireplace. Off of the family room, you will find the gorgeous custom kitchen finished with granite countertops, built-in sink and appliances. The lower level has been fully finished and offers 2 additional bedrooms, 3-piece bathroom, recreational room, and kitchenette. The second story is no less than impressive than the first. The office is finished with handcrafted oak built-ins. The master is a true oasis with no detailed spared. Call to schedule a private viewing with Gary and Nicole Vanderbilt, Keller Williams Complete Realty at 905-308-8333. Open house today between 2:15 and 3:15. Amazing home located at 334-52 Highway North in Ancaster. Approximately 1 acre country lot. Beautiful decor, gorgeous kitchen, and lots of open space to enjoy your family and for entertaining. Nothing to do but move in. Old schoolhouse from 1887. 25 by 42 approximately, with steel roof with many options. Up-to-date 4-level side split with 2-car garage. Lots of updates. Main house roof is new. 200 amp breaker. Finished basement. Radiant heating with thermostat controls. Private and lots of open space from other homes. Lots of parking. House shed with overhang carport for barbecues and picnic area. Minutes to town for shopping. For more information, call Al Cosentino from Remax Escarpment at 905-570-9997. This stunning custom-built 2-story home features 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. This home is situated on a large, premium-shaped lot backing onto Tiffany Falls. The quality of construction and building materials is second to none. Home features an indoor saltwater pool within an atrium that is the center focal point of the home. Breathtaking views of conservation and incredible landscaping. Please view the video tour of 735 Woodhaven Place on YouTube or on our MLS listing for an in-depth look of this beautiful home. For a private viewing, please call Jerry or Shelley Romano at 905-389-9400. Ken Looker from Standard Paint is here, and he's talking about decorating your home for the holidays, and maybe all you need is a little bit of paint. Ken, this time of the year, we don't want to think about Christmas coming. So how can we prepare our home, because we still have enough time before the guests arrive?
As you said, no one wants to think about it, but let's be honest, no matter what you do or what you say, what you think, it's not going to stop from coming. It's inevitable. And the problem is nowadays that a lot of people, there's bigger family get-togethers. For a long time, it seemed people had smaller family get-togethers, but they're much bigger now. What you have to do is figure out, how am I going to host 10, 12, 14, 16 people in my home? Figure out the space they're going to be in, and what you want to do is make sure that space is represented in its best features. For example, instead of walking into your dining room December 23rd and realizing I have to fit 12 people around this table and my walls look like they haven't been painted since my grandchild was born, what you want to do is be in a situation where you can go in advance and start thinking about these things. Right about now is generally a good time to do a walkthrough of your home and figure out the rooms that you're going to be entertaining people in or that they're going to be using.
So what should we be looking for if we're going to be doing a checklist and say, okay, like you said, the dining room. What should we be looking for to say, okay, this needs to be done and that needs to be done?
Little things that you can look at. Some of them will start with cleaning. Simply wash down those walls. Make sure that your walls look clean, they've been dusted off, they look newer. Things like a dining room, maybe you'll have a chandelier. Clean that chandelier off. Go in there, and when you've decided after it's clean, if you want to paint, now is the time to do it. You generally don't have a lot of things going on right now. I know myself that I'm doing a couple painting projects at home because come December, I'm not going to have the time for it.
Yeah, so filling in the holes, doing the trim, and washing the walls. But what are we washing the walls with? Because some paint, I don't know if maybe old school, if it's flat or if it's got a gloss, you can't wash it with certain things.
Anything that's a lower quality paint, generally your older flats are going to be products that aren't washable. And it's only been actually in the last 10 to 12 years that washable flats have come out. So you have 100% acrylic latex finishes that still give you a washable latex flat finish. So they hide your surface imperfections in older homes. These are actually fantastic because they bring out deeper, richer colors. Something like a dining room where if you want to go with deep red or chocolate brown, something like the Para Elite Suede, which is a washable flat, will look fantastic on these walls.
Nice. So maybe even just doing an accent wall if you don't have time to do the full room, right?
Accent walls are fantastic. One of the things that people look at is they'll go into it and they'll say, my room looks boring. And you can go in and maybe you have a beige or a taupe that doesn't excite you. Pick something to go with that accent wall that's going to be exciting. So when people walk into that room, the greatest compliment you can have from your family is, wow, look at this room. And how hard is it to paint out a wall? It's a couple hours of work.
It's a weekend project. Right?
It's not even a weekend.
No?
You're looking at taping up your trim, putting 2 coats of paint on the wall, you're looking at one day.
Wow. So if somebody wants to spruce up their home before the holidays, where can they get more information on this?
They can visit us online at standardpaint.ca. They can follow us on Twitter or on Facebook, or come in and visit us at the store at 2279 Fairview Street, Burlington.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your tips today.
Thanks, Tracy Lynn.
9572 David Street in West Lincoln. Perfection is found. Outstanding country package with gorgeous home, huge heated shop, saltwater in-ground pool and hot tub, all on a picturesque 151 by 293 foot landscape lot, 15 to 20 minutes from Hamilton. Offering a pristine, extensively updated 4+1 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home with a great layout. Many highlights to this home that you must see. Fully finished rec room, walk out to the patio doors to your own private rear yard resort, complete with heated saltwater in-ground pool and hot tub. The Dream 24x40 shop will not disappoint and is fully insulated and heated with natural gas tube heater. Great curb appeal and area. Call today. Chuck Hogaterp, Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. This gorgeous executive home is located in the prestigious and sought-after Joshua Creek area of Oakville. Welcome to 1315 Bayshire Drive, an Oxford Gate model which shows to perfection and provides a spacious floor plan with a number of upgrades and recent improvements. The main level highlights large principal rooms, including a formal living room, a separate dining room, a new kitchen with plenty of soft closing cabinetry, quartz countertops, breakfast bar, stainless steel appliances, and a breakfast area which is open to the family room. A main floor den, powder room, and the laundry room with second staircase to the lower level complete this floor. Upstairs is the master bedroom with a new 5-piece luxurious ensuite featuring a soaker tub and separate shower. 3 additional bedrooms, a second ensuite, plus an updated 4-piece main bathroom. This home is nestled on a nicely landscaped mature lot complete with solar and gas heated in-ground pool, patterned concrete patio and pool surround, a deck and cabana or pool house. For more information to view this home, call Debbie Gonin-Brown or Sarah McMurchie, sales representative with Team Gonin at Remax About Realty at 905-338-9000. At Listed Plus, we want to keep you connected to your community. We have a viewer question from Linda in Hamilton, and she writes in with a question about her flooring. Steve, we have a viewer named Linda from Hamilton, and she would like to know what her options are when it comes to hardwood flooring. She has a dog, and she's really worried about the scratching on the surface.
Yeah, my recommendation for that would definitely be a laminate floor. Versus a hardwood or even a commercial typely built vinyl. Laminate still is the most less susceptible to scratch, even though it possibly could scratch still. Okay. The cool thing about laminates now is they're not those traditional wide boards that we saw that are ultra smooth that look like a countertop. There's some new products out there nowadays that give you hand scraped. They can also give you a visual of it, the wood being aged, which would also help hide in the scratching. Okay,
because I know when you first originally said laminate before, when I discussed this with you, I thought you're going to have to sell me on this. Yeah. But it does. It looks like it is real wood.
We took a walk through and saw a few of the products, and it's amazing how far they've come. We have one line called Illusions, for example, and the overall illusion is that it looks so much like real hardwood.
Steve, thank you very much for answering Linda's question. If she has any more questions or would like to see some samples, where can she find it?
You know what? Tell her to phone us at Vartanian Rugs at 905-662-6395.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Beautiful 3.1-acre rural package minutes east of Cayuga boasts ultra-private setting, fully fenced with miles of farm fields and no neighbors in sight. Welcome to 5350 number 3 Highway. Become self-sufficient and live off the land. Plenty of space for veggie garden, 20 by 20 designer chicken coop for free-range eggs, fenced rear paddock, room to raise beef or let a milk cow graze, even rustic functioning outhouse. Now that's pioneering. 4+1 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. The main floor offers a main floor master bedroom, family room, den, and laundry room. For more information, call Peter Hogaterp, Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. Welcome to 156 Lorenzo Drive in Hamilton. The Brookfield model is approximately 2,635 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 very large, 2.5 bathrooms, walk-in closet, large separate dining room, upgraded ceramic flooring, hardwood in most of the home, granite counters, gas fireplace, open concept entry, oak staircase with iron spindles, fenced yard with gazebo, extra high basement, patterned concrete drive-in walkways, all appliances and drapery included. Great survey close to all amenities. Home is only 8 years old and it's move-in condition. To view, please call Anthony Costa, broker at Royal LePage State at 905-648-4451. And now we have Real Estate Talk with Rod Frank, and he's discussing about investing in Hamilton. Rod, tell me about the Hamilton market.
Well, it's probably the best it's ever been. The prices are at the all-time high, and the confidence level right now is just fantastic. In my 26 years, I would say the long-term outlook is probably as good as it's ever been.
What about the property values? Have they gone up a lot in the past couple of years?
For Hamilton itself, the prices, they've gone up about 5% per year for the last 5 years on average, which, you know, in Toronto, they expect sometimes 10% per year and 20%. In Hamilton, that's just been fantastic for us, which, because our prices are pretty low, it's not like the prices have gone through the roof. You know, a bungalow of $240, maybe now it can be $300.
Rod, Hamilton has totally changed when it comes to the look and feel of our community. What else is going on that we should know about here?
Well, I think, you know, the city itself, having lived here my whole life, you know, we've always kind of had Hess Village, but it's really come into its own now. There's a lot of development going on. We've got Locke Street South, which is just a fantastic area to go 7 days a week. And now you've got the North End on James Street North, which has always been kind of an ethnic area and nice restaurants. Well, now they got the art crawl and these kind of things, which all kind of works its way down to the waterfront, which they've got some huge plans for. And I think it's just, you know, in my years in the city, I mean, downtown is still a bit of a challenge, I think, but even it's coming along. You see a lot more restaurants opening. We've got that Nations grocery store now at Jackson Square has kind of put it on the map again. And just in general, you see all kinds of things going on and just real pluses. And as we become more and more a kind of commuter town for Toronto, it just seems to be, there's just so many more things being offered in the city. It's just fantastic to see.
And each district has its own personality, like it's geared towards certain lifestyles.
Well, that's right. I grew up in the Southwest, but you know, you meet other people from the city, and then they talk about their neighborhood or their group, and of course, I still like the Southwest. I live in Ancaster now, but I still talk about the Southwest. There's just fantastic areas right across the city.
Where can somebody go to get more information if they would like to talk to you a little bit more about Hamilton?
Oh, they can go to www.rodfrank.ca, or they can just Google us or just give us a shout at the office here, and we'd be more than happy. From anyone out of town, a lot of, about I would say almost 7 out of 10 buyers now are coming from out of town, mostly east of us, coming to Hamilton for the... I think now it's becoming news with a lot of this write-ups we've had in the paper about #1 investment city in Ontario and this kind of thing. We're kind of on the map, and I think we're on the radar as a commuter town for Toronto. And for businesses and people alike, we're 45 minutes away from a world-class city. And as long as you're not going to rush hour, it's a great, very easy commute. And I think we're really heading in the right direction.
Great. So now's the time to invest in Hamilton.
I think so.
Well, thank you very much for your time today.
You're welcome, Tracy.
Thank you for inviting us into your home again this week. If you have a real estate or home decor question, email me at tracy@listedplus.ca. Stop by our Facebook page for tips, ideas, and advice from our local experts. If you would like to be featured on our show, that's simple. All you have to do is speak with your real estate sales representative. Don't forget, pick up your free copy of Our Homes magazine, available on newsstands near you. Have a fabulous week.